What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about Evil Bong 420. So 420 is right around the corner, and what better movie to watch than Evil Bong 420? It's got 420 in the title. It's a nice little stoner comedy coming to us from Full Moon Features. I've reviewed the other entries. Not every other entry, but I've reviewed quite a few other entries in the franchise on the channel. So yeah, this has been a little ritual where I review like at least one of these movies every around every 420. So yeah, it was inevitable. I had to do it. Sorry, had to come through with the Evil Bong review, but I'm not sorry because I like a lot of these movies. Some of them, they're just all right, but I don't know. I feel like people, I thought I was like the only person ever who watched these movies. I'm like, man, I can never, I'm never gonna talk to someone else in public and they're gonna know about these. But like over time, I've met like quite a few people that know about these movies. Like, I mean, probably like 3 people, but I mean, for the shit that I watch, like, that's pretty good. I watch some like random niche obscure shit, so it's like if I meet any other human in real life that like knows what the fuck I'm talking about, I'm like, okay, let's go. But anyways, before I ramble on too much, gotta say happy 420 to anyone who celebrates. I personally, I don't really smoke anymore, but I don't know, I live vicariously through people who smoke. I wish I could, I wish that I could enjoy smoking, but I used to enjoy it, but like then, I don't know, when I stopped when I was like 19. I just started making me paranoid. Like, I can't do it. Like once a year I'll try to revisit smoking. I'll be like, hey, maybe it'll be cool, maybe I can handle it, and I'll literally take like one hit of like a pen or something, and I'm just like in the bathtub curled up, I'm shaking, like I'm getting cold sweats, I'm rethinking my entire life. I'm like, why did I do this back in 2012? Why did I do that? I blew it. But anyways, yeah, happy 420 to anyone who celebrates. We're getting festive with it, but I said I was going to stop rambling. I'm still rambling. Jumping into my overall opinion of this movie. So, I don't know if I mentioned this, but I have seen this one before. I've seen all of these. And the last time I watched this was one that I liked. Upon rewatch, I still like this one. I don't know. It works for me. I think this is a solid entry. So I'm a fan of this. And yeah, there you go. That's my 2 cents. That's my overall opinion. Now I'm going to jump into a little plot summary. So at the start of the film, we're following Rabbit, and Rabbit has opened this bowling alley, and the whole appeal of this bowling alley is it's a topless bowling alley. All the women that work there, they're topless. So he's trying to start up this topless bowling alley. He's not really getting customers. He's trying to get that guap. He's trying to upsell people. So his whole plan is he upsells this thing called a gutter ball, which is like, in addition to the bowling shoes, he'll slip a little weed in your bowling shoes, and his idea is like, okay, so initially, like, you got to pay more for that initially up front, and then also he's thinking, they smoke the weed, they get the munchies, they'll buy my snacks, I'll be raking in the dough. So, Rabbit, he's trying to get this guap, he's trying to be a big businessman, and everything is going well. I mean, business is not going well, but at least he's not, being pursued by an evil bong. A little bit later on in the movie, Larnell and Sarah come through, and then, Larnell's previous love interest, Felicity, she comes through, and there's a whole love triangle between them. And I mean, that's a little bit of a hiccup, but still everything is going pretty well. But then shit hits the fan. The evil bong and the ginger dead man, they come through, and all hell breaks loose. And the reason the Evil Bong did come through is because, I guess Rabbit stole the Evil Bong's magical stash. So there you go. But yeah, that's the basic plot summary. It's like funny like saying the plot summaries for some of the movies I do on this channel. Like, I don't know, like I probably sound like a crazy person, but hey, that's the plot summary. You got the ginger dead man and the Evil Bong, and I sound crazy. It's a real movie, I swear. I didn't make it up. I know 3 people who've seen these, so maybe not all of them. Maybe they're not as crazy as me and they had to watch every single Evil Bong movie, but I don't have a life, okay? That's what I do. Like, I'm obsessive, okay? Like, it's like I gotta watch, like, oh, there's sequels? Oh, there's 8 of them? I have to watch every one. Like, I gotta see what happens next. It's like Dragon Ball Z, man. You can't leave me hanging. But anyways, the first point that I want to get into is, okay, so I said that Rabbit, his whole upsell that he did was he gave people weed in their bowling shoe if they paid extra. So smart plan. Maybe first you get the weed, then you get the munchies, then Rabbit gets the money. In theory, it makes sense, but here's what I don't get. Okay, if he would put like a little nick bag in there, a little dime bag, cool. Like, he's still making a profit up front, but like they didn't like explicitly say how much it was for that like upsell. I don't think they did, but I don't recall. I'm like Justin Bieber when he was in court. I don't recall everything. I don't recall. I literally just watched this movie. I don't recall. But anyways, yeah, I don't remember exactly how much it cost, but like these 2 dudes, they like each got it and they gave him like a 20. So that's like $10 each. So maybe if you threw like a little nick bag in each one, he would still be making a profit. But he throws like a half ounce in there. How are you making a profit? Dude, you're losing money. But I guess actually this whole tangent doesn't make any sense, because I guess it is, maybe it's the magical weed that he stole. But if he's yeah, maybe I just I don't know. Maybe I just solved that in my head. Maybe I'm overthinking a movie called Evil Bong 420. But that's my job. I get paid to do it. I get paid by YouTube. I got all kinds of sponsors. I'm trying to get sponsored by I don't know, some sort of like male enhancement product or something, or like, I don't know, maybe I'll get like a wholesome sponsor, like, I don't know, what's a wholesome brand? Maybe some like mom and pop hardware store. Maybe some I don't know, some streaming service will sponsor me. I don't know. That's a pipe dream. I can't be. I'm shooting. I got. You ever like think when you got to stop living up here, start living down here? Shouts out Scary Movie 3. Just watched that. Delayed reaction with the 3. Anyways, I think I solved how he does make a profit, because he just stole all the weed. He just jacked it from the Evil Bong. So case closed on that. I'm a detective. I'm Batman with it. So there you go. Moving on. Here's the deal. Overall, I was satisfied with this movie, and throughout the whole time I was watching it, I was just thinking like what you get is what you pay for with this movie. Yeah, you get. I don't know if this analogy is gonna work. You get what you pay for. I didn't pay for it. I just watched it on Tubi, so I guess I like inadvertently paid for it by watching ads. But what I'm trying to say is, like, I don't think that analogy worked, but what I'm trying to say is, like, this movie, if you read the title, this movie is exactly what you think a movie called Evil Bong 420, like, it's super debased, it's super silly, it's like goofy, dumb humor, there's just like random topless women the whole time, just like, because like there's very little story. It's just people talking, little, goofy gags and jokes throughout. Like, it's simple. It's like, oh yeah, it's like crude too. It's like offensive. Like, it's like everything you think a movie that has this title is like it is, and I like that for it. Like it's I like I wouldn't want a movie called Evil Bong. I wouldn't want a movie called Evil Bong 420 to be any other way. So, I mean, some of the comedy is a little too offensive, even for me. If I'm saying it's too offensive, it's probably offensive. So, some of the comedy is a little too offensive, like a little bit dated. Maybe they're going for that, but it didn't work for me. Sometimes it was like a little cringeworthy. Like I'm just like sitting in my house and I'm like I feel embarrassment, but I'm just in my house alone, like that type of stuff. But for the most part, comedy is cool. Like it's this movie. It has no right to like be entertaining because, like I said, there's no story. It's random. It's like super debased, super goofy. Like it has no right to be. Like it should be boring. It should be like I just want to turn it off. But it's not boring. Like it just works. I don't know why. Like it just works for me. So yeah, some of the sequels I don't care for, but this one, I don't know. I can just throw it on and chill, and it's like, it's just a fun little watch. It's like nothing. Like I said, the humor, whatever. Like the premise, like everything is so simple, but it's like I feel like it's not bad. Like if you got to know what you're getting into though. Like it's a full moon features movie. It's a B movie, super low budget. Super wacky and random and weird. It's weird and it's low budget, but if you're down for that, I think it's a good time. So yeah, this movie is exactly what you think it is, but in a good way. So like the most random little sequence in the movie was when the ginger dead man is having sex with like a real life human woman. And it was like the finest girl in the movie too. Like this like light skinned girl. Like she actually had some like natural breasts. Like a lot of the women in this, they have the fakest breasts I've ever seen. Like they're like quadruple D's, and like the nipple placement is like weird. Like their nipples are like all stretched out. Like these things were like standing at attention. They didn't even like. I don't even think they could move. Like they were just straight like silicone to the max. Like the skin was stretched out. I don't even want to talk about that. But like, yeah, a lot of the breasts in this were just like super fake. Which hey, if people want to, if that makes them happy, that's cool. But like me personally, I personally don't find that attractive. I like some naturals. I like I don't know. I like some stuff that is like I like it good and natural. But the woman that the ginger dead man was getting with, she was like the finest girl in the whole movie. And there was some like pretty fine girls, but she was so fine. So like, shouts out to the ginger dead man. And basically, yeah, like he just comes through, and he's like trying to make a move on this girl, and he's like, "You're making my dough rise," and then you see the ginger dead man, like you see his gingerbread dick. You see his gingerbread dick, and then he's having sex with this real life human woman, and then he's like, "I'm about to cream," and then just whipped cream. It just like cuts, and there's just whipped cream all over it, like all over this woman, all over her chest and her face, like. It's like, that's some real debased, real like crude humor, and it's so like stupid and silly, but for some reason I was just like, that was like a WTF type thing, but I just thought it was like hilarious. I'm like, they're really going for it. Like they're having the ginger dead man having sex with, real chicks, and he's yeah, I don't know how to, I want to say it without being gross, but like, he's what do the people in the UK say? He's got that, his spunk is whipped cream, and it's going everywhere. So yeah, that was a WTF moment, but I was like, hey, like they're going for it with the offensive crude humor and the randomness. Like you might as well. It's memorable. It's crazy. I'm not believing what I'm seeing, but I don't know. It definitely, it's just ingrained in my brain forever. I'm scarred for life. I could never forget that. I could never unsee it. So, yeah, I don't know how I feel about that, but what are you gonna do? Hey, it's memorable. And then my last point is, okay, this movie, part of the reason why I think it works is because it's very short. The runtime is 53 minutes. And, of course, these movies, they got the long opening credits. The end credits weren't actually that long, but, 5 minutes is probably opening credits. So, super short runtime. And, like I said, not a lot of story. It's almost like a sitcom. People are just, hanging around the bowling alley talking, and it's short. And it ends on this, it just ends so abruptly where it's like there's no real conclusion or resolution. It's like, find out in the next Evil Bong. It's like, it feels like a TV episode to me. And I like that. It's like short, sweet, to the point. A movie like this, I feel like if it was any longer, I would not like it. But I feel like the fact that, this movie does not overstay its welcome. And yeah, just, I don't know. I was getting TV episode vibes. It's like a hybrid. It's like it is like a feature, but it's like a super short movie that, like I said, it watches like a TV episode where it's just so much dialogue, just people hanging around, not the most story, So, yeah, I don't know. That's something I wanted to mention. I think it does have that TV episode feel, and I think I think the short runtime is part of the reason why I like it. I forgot to I didn't write this in my notes, but I gotta mention this. Something that I liked about this movie is they have full moon features. Just has product placement of products from their website. Rabbit is selling Evil Bong merch, and then this other guy, I think his name's Hambo. He's selling random full moon features bobbleheads of characters in the movie. I love that. I don't know, if some $300 million movie did that, I'll be like, what the F? But Full Moon, they're a low budget independent studio. They gotta get it how they can get it. You know what I mean? And I think it's funny. It's they just don't, this movie already has that I don't give a F vibe. They're just having fun making a movie. It's yeah, we might as well put our products in the movie. They kind of fit it in to work with the story. It's yeah, of course we're gonna advertise our products in this movie. Why not? We're doing the movie anyways. We sell these products, put them in the movie. Boom. It's it can't hurt. I don't know. I kind of like that. I kind of respected that. So had to shout that out. I liked the shameless plugging of their own products. That was dope. That's some I mean, I'm about, getting money. I don't really get money like that. I just, I'm just an everyday average guy. I'm not balling, but I respect the hustle. So there you go. But anyways, that has been my review of Evil Bong 420. In terms of a recommendation, I would recommend it. Going in, you got to know it's a low budget B movie. It's real crude offensive humor, real silly, real goofy, real debased. But if you're looking for just a short, wacky, low budget stoner comedy to watch around 420, I think Evil Bong 420 is very serviceable. So yeah, there you go. That's been my recommendation, and now I'm gonna head out. Thank you all very much for watching, and peace out.